I've been hearing things through the grapevine. You with somebody new, a different dude. But I won't mind, yeah. Ain't tryna waste my time, gotta get back to the green. Oh, I know you had a good thing with me. Girl, you better not come running back to me. I hope you don't come running back to me. You know the grass ain't greener, you'll see, yeah. But don't come running back to me. You know the grass ain't greener, you'll see, yeah. But don't come running back to me. You know the grass ain't greener, you'll see, yeah. But don't come running back to me. You know the grass ain't greener, you'll see, yeah. But don't come running back to me. I know I'm not the best, but I'm the best you ever had. So why you try to play me? Tell me, what did I do to you that you had to do me like that? That's the past, I don't need that bad. Girl, you better not come running back to me. I hope you don't come running back to me. You know the grass ain't greener, you'll see, yeah. But don't come running back to me. You know the grass ain't greener, you'll see. But don't come running back to me. You know the grass ain't greener, you'll see. But don't come running back to me. Don't come running back to me. Don't come running back to me. I've been hearing things through the grapevine. You with somebody new, a different dude. But I won't mind, yeah. Ain't tryna waste my time, gotta get back to the green. Oh, I know you had a good thing with me. Girl, you better not come running back to me. I hope you don't come running back to me. You know the grass ain't greener, you'll see, yeah. But don't come running back to me. You know the grass ain't greener, you'll see, yeah. But don't come running back to me. You know the grass ain't greener, you'll see, yeah. But don't come running back to me. You know the grass ain't greener, you'll see, yeah. But don't come running back to me. I know I'm not the best, but I'm the best you ever had. So why you try to play me? Tell me, what did I do to you that you had to do me like that? That's the past, I don't need that bad. Girl, you better not come running back to me. I hope you don't come running back to me. You know the grass ain't greener, you'll see, yeah. But don't come running back to me. You know the grass ain't greener, you'll see. But don't come running back to me. You know the grass ain't greener, you'll see. But don't come running back to me. Don't come running back to me. Don't come running back to me. I've been hearing things through the grapevine. You with somebody new, a different dude. but I won't mind, yeah. Ain't tryna waste my time, gotta get back to the green. Oh, I know you had a good thing with me.
All right, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Happy Wednesday evening to you, broadcasting from the B-Love Entertainment Studios. I'm your host, B-Love, and tonight it is Wednesday night, hump day, hump night, or however you want to call it, where we do On the Level with B-Level, where we have conversation with extraordinary people that are doing extraordinary things. I definitely got an extraordinary young fellow that we're talking to tonight. His name is DeShawn Harris. But before we get to DeShawn, I've got a couple of bills to pay to tell you that when I say every Wednesday night, I do this thing where I have conversation, and June is the month that is packed with people that have great conversation and doing great things. Tonight, I'm talking to DeShawn Harris, who's an artist. On next Wednesday, I'm talking to Stephanie Hobbs, who is a style influencer. She just celebrated a birthday on last week. And then the last week of the month, I am talking to Kendra Pruitt, who is actually an attorney, but she's not practicing law. She has a business called Solution Seekers. And so I'm going to be talking with her. And I just want to give you guys a big round of a rundown of all of the programs and podcasts that we have on the network. Starting with tomorrow, we have Marquez TV, who has been around the game for a while. He has joined the UTB network. And tomorrow at 7:30, he's going to be talking about an NBA final melee video where they got into a real big fight. And then there's also a tractor supply fight that's going around the internet that's went viral. So those two videos he's going to be talking about tomorrow. He comes on every Thursday right here on the UTB network at 7:30. And then on Sundays, we have our flagship podcast, which is This Is Where It All Started, Unpacking the Baggage podcast. And we have myself, Little Rock Princeton, Tristan Hobb, Anthony P., Candy Webb, and Jayla with T. It comes on every Sunday at 7 o'clock. And then on Mondays, we have sports. I got the sports guru, Kareem Jarrett, Paul Persons, that's on every Monday night at 7:30. And then on Tuesday, we kind of flip-flop. All right. The first and third Tuesday, we have the Closing Room podcast, which is LaQuanda Thompson, Cornelius Hood, who they're dealing with real estate blueprint, and they're going to tell you how to get some money. And then on the opposite Tuesdays, we have a politics podcast, and it debuted last night. And I'm telling you, if you did not watch it, go back. All of our videos live on our YouTube page with UTB Podcast. The hosts, Scott Hamilton and Scully Colclew, one's a Democrat, one's a Republican, and then we have the moderator, John Coleman, who has a difficult job he has a difficult job to keep these guys from arguing, because I'm telling you, they don't sit, and all these three guys are friends, but they argue like they don't know each other. So that's the lineup at the UTB podcast and the UTB network. And so let me get on to our guest tonight. Let me bring him up. He's been waiting patiently. What's going on, DeShawn?
What up? What up? What up? I got.
How you doing, family?
I gotta get this glare out. All right, cool.
Yeah, okay. You saw it. Okay. How you doing, bro?
Do it this way, man. I'm doing good. I'm doing all right. I can't
Listen,
complain at
brother,
all.
I've been waiting a long time to get you to the platform. You got a lot of things going on, bro. We're gonna dive into a lot of it. But I want to first
Uh,
say thank you for accepting the invite to come on and let people know, our viewers, who DeShawn Harris really is. So I appreciate the opportunity to sit down and have a conversation with you, bro.
oh yeah, man. I'm excited. Anytime somebody want to listen to you, you gotta be okay with that. You gotta, you know what I'm saying. You gotta cherish that because everybody ain't gotta sit there and listen to you. Everybody
All
ain't
right.
got none of
All
that.
right.
So hey,
Yeah,
I'm
well,
grateful.
cool. Cool, cool. Now, I always start off by doing an open statement. While I'm doing an open statement, make sure that you've got it live on your page so your followers can see it as well, okay? Let
Okay.
me do this opening statement. I'm going to come back. All right, good evening and welcome to another edition of On the Level with B Level, where we have conversation with extraordinary people that are doing extraordinary things. Tonight, guest is a man who has built his brand through talent, consistent creativity, and faith in his craft. He's a songwriter, a vocalist, a recording artist, a content creator, a social media influencer who continues to make wave both locally and nationally. His journey has been one of persistence and passion. And now the hard work is opening doors on a bigger stage, including an invitation to the BET. Behind every success story is a story of sacrifice, setbacks, lesson learned, and determination. Tonight, we're going beyond the music to learn more about the man behind the microphone, his journey, his purpose, and what's next for Roosevelt DeShawn Harris. Let me welcome again him to our platform, Mr. Roosevelt DeShawn Harris. How you like that intro, bro?
Hey, that intro was nice. You know a little something now, B level. You know a little
Hey,
something.
listen. Hey, when I ask you to sit down and talk, I do my homework and know you got a
Yeah.
lot of great things going on. By the way,
Mhm.
I never really ask a guest this, but the one reason why I'm going to ask you this because I feel like success has come very early for you, right? How old are you, Roosevelt?
34.
34. I'm calling you Roosevelt, but is Roosevelt your first name? Do you go by Deshaun? How do you
So
go by
my
Deshaun?
first name is Roosevelt.
Okay.
But of course my artist name is DeShawn.
So
So
I'm gonna call you Deshaun.
yeah,
I'm not gonna
yeah,
call you your
yeah.
first name. All right. So the reason why I ask your age, because typically it takes years of how God has really blessed you early.
Right,
You've
right.
had success really, really early. Is there pressure because you've had success so early to keep it going? You know how people, you know how kid childs, they, there's these kids, they have success early, they burn out. So is it more pressure
Mhm.
on you because you've had success early, what I would call success, and we're gonna get into it, to just keep your momentum going?
I don't think it's any pressure, and I think it's mainly because I honestly, I've gotten addicted to the hustle, like the grind part of what I do. So, pressure is really, really not a lot for me. It's really
Good,
not.
good.
Yeah.
Well, I do want to take it back, and so our viewers can know a little bit about you, Deshaun.
Mhm.
Where are you from? Are you from Little Rock?
Yes, Little Rock, Arkansas.
Okay.
Yes, Little Rock,
Talk about
Arkansas.
your
Born and
parents.
raised.
Tell me about your parents.
So my dad, of course, my dad was a quartet singer. So my dad used to travel, like he used to travel all the time when I was a kid. And so all of those, those famous quartet singers. If anybody knows anything about quartet music, then they know people like Ken Spirituals and the Gospel Four, and
Right.
all those folks. Man, my dad used to actually travel with those guys and tour with those guys and all that. Lee Williams, all those guys. My dad
Right, right.
traveled with all those guys. So, and of course, I was just on the bus.
Mhm.
I was just along for the ride, man.
Right,
So my
right.
dad, of course, he sings, and then my mom also sings as well. So, I believe I got all of that honest.
Right,
Yeah,
right, right.
yeah, for
Do you
sure.
have any children?
Yes, I actually have four children. I have my daughter is 16 years
Okay.
old,
Okay.
Genevia. I have a 5-year old. He'll be six this year, Jaden. I have a 3-year old, Jeremiah, and I have a 2-year old. His name is Harper.
Damn, boy, you've been busy. DeShawn, you've
Hey
been busy.
man, hey man, look. Hey man, I at some point you gotta slow down though. Be these hey, they cost some money now.
No doubt, no doubt. Are you married,
Hey,
DeShawn?
no, no sir, no
Okay,
sir.
not married. Okay.
I'm
All right. So
married.
I got two more personal questions. Then we're gonna jump into
Yeah.
some professional stuff. This tells
Right.
me a lot about the people that I talk to. Now, you make music, right? You're an
Mhm.
artist, you are a performer. But what if I was to take your phone, plug your Apple Music up? Who's DeShawn bumping? Who you listening? Who the top three artists you bumping and you listening every day?
Every day. Now, some of these people aren't just like on the top of everybody's list. They not. But my little brother Quintelli, he's from here as well. He just moved to Atlanta.
Okay.
So I'm bumping his music all the time. There's another artist that y'all probably start hearing about her probably this year, maybe. Her name
Okay.
is Remy. She's from
All right.
Blytheville.
Okay.
So I'm definitely listening to Remy.
Okay.
Also Kenyon Dixon for sure. Kenyon Dixon, and I guess I'll give you one more to go. Chris Brown for sure.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Okay. I got
I'm
it. I
gonna
got it.
roll with
Now,
CB for
other
sure.
than singing, songwriting, all of those things, do you have any other talents that people don't know? I mean, can you rap? Do you play any instruments? Like, I mean, check
Um,
out singing and songwriting.
Man, it's a lot. So I do play the drums.
Okay.
I actually started on the drums. That was my first love. Started on the drums. I also can bowl. Like I'm
Okay.
yeah,
A
I
good
can
bowler.
bowl.
What's your
I'm right
average?
there.
What's your average? Are
My
you in a
average
league? Are you
now,
leaguing?
yes. So my
Okay.
average in league right now is 205. Now it
Bro,
was like
you doing it,
215.
bro. You doing your
But yeah.
thing in order to carry a 205. Listen, I used to bowl back in my younger days. So in order to
Yeah,
carry a 205, bro, you
yeah.
bowling, you stroking
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. 205 is where I'm at. And that actually went down. So
Okay.
I'm trying to
How
get
many
back
300 games have you bowled?
four,
You
four.
stroking
I'm
it.
trying
And
to.
for people that don't know much about bowling, you could bowl forever and never throw a perfect game. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
if you have
Yeah.
thrown four, that's pretty big time. A big round of applause for that in the bowling.
Oh
That's
yeah,
that's
for
pretty
sure,
that's pretty big
for
time.
sure.
All right, for those of you who are
Sure.
just tuning on, we are talking to DeShawn Harris. I need you guys to hit the share button. All right, we don't charge you anything to watch this live. All we need you to do is hit the share button and put shared in the comments, and I will shout you out. Okay. At the end, if you have any questions that you want me to ask DeShawn, put them in a comment box. And at the end of my conversation, I'll go back and grab them. Okay. Shout out to my girl, Cassandra Allen, who has shared the live. And let's see, Ambitious Cat. What's up? What's up? How you doing? I guess I'm waiting back for DeShawn to come back on. We lost him, but he's gonna come back on here pretty soon, and then we're gonna continue our talk. Okay. While he's going, let's also tell you that I think I went through all of my shows, but there you go. There he is. He got there he is. All
There
right,
we go.
bro. You good?
No, it came up as on mine to share, and I instead of it sharing, it went to my page. So that's
Okay. Okay.
so I had
All
to
right.
shake back.
So I want to talk about you being a social media influencer. Do you
All
even
right.
call yourself a social media influencer, or did so? Tell me where that title lands in your mind.
Um, I think it developed into that. I think it developed
Okay.
into that because now I'm being called that almost everywhere. So it actually developed into that particular title. So
So what was your first viral video?
mm,
What video do you remember first that hit and took off and went off? What was it about? Do you remember it?
oh, I think it was the fumble video. I was saying I hate when girls say I fumbled you. You know, because I was like, that let me know you don't watch football. Because when you fumble, you accidentally drop the ball. I threw you back
Yeah.
to the streets. That's hey, that's a complete pass, baby. Ain't no fumbling over here. I remember that. That probably
Yeah.
was. I don't know if that was the first one, but that's the one I remember for sure. Like that one
Okay.
went crazy quick.
How many videos, DeShawn, do you think has gone viral? And when I say gone viral, has streamed a lot. I checked out your social media page. You've got a lot of content that have did some really great numbers. So if you had to guess, yeah, I'm gonna ask him about that. They asking me, is this the chicken eater? Yeah, this is the chicken eater. I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him about it. How many videos, DeShawn, do you think have been viral in your time?
Man, man, B, it's been a lot. What are we considering viral? Because if we saying over 30,000, and I probably got 60 or 70 of them for sure.
Okay. Okay.
You
How many
know,
you got over 100,000?
over 100,000. Okay, so we'll probably say around 30 or 40.
Damn.
Yeah, it's gonna be have to be
Um,
like 30 or 40.
and I'm gonna jump in because Cassandra Allen, I had this on my question to ask. What is your attachment to chicken, and why do you put chicken in all of your videos? You really got to explain this, DeShawn. This chicken thing is gone. This lady, Cassandra Allen, is she ain't talking about your music. She's saying, is this a chicken eater? So what's your
Right.
attachment to chicken, bro?
So with the chicken, so this is it's really really random how this worked. So I was literally just on TikTok. First of all, my daughter started me a TikTok. We had a bet, and my
Okay.
daughter was like, because I kept seeing her on TikTok all the time. I was asking her what was it, and I was like, that is not that important that you got to be on it every single day.
Right.
And she was like, "Daddy, you should get you a TikTok." And I'm like, I ain't fooling with that stuff. So my daughter said, "I'm gonna make you a TikTok," and she said, "I'm gonna make you a bet. After a month, we gonna see who got the most followers."
Okay.
So I say, "Okay, cool." So she give me my TikTok. I get on TikTok and I just start doing random things. So there's one video I was talking about something, but I had a piece of chicken in my hand.
Okay.
And so I was talking, eating the chicken, and so I started seeing more viewers than normal with the chicken video. And but when I went in the comments, all they was talking about was the chicken. Like they wasn't studying nothing I was saying. They was like, "Oh, he make that chicken look so good. That chicken look good."
Right.
So
Right.
I was like, okay, cool. So I did another video, and I didn't have the chicken, and it was back to normal, like where it was at first. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I said, okay, if they all talking about the chicken, I'm gonna do another video with me eating chickens. See what happens. I
Mhm.
did it again, and that video took off. And like all the comments was about the chicken. And
Mm.
so I said, okay, it must be the chicken. So I did another video right after that with chicken in my hand. It went off. I said, okay, cool. This has to be the thing. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
So let me ask you this. Are you just right? Do you keep chicken around all the time? Or do you plan your videos? Like if you like me, I might be riding and I'm making a video. But I
Mhm.
even seen you today and you made a video having to do with the Carmela Anthony and you had a piece of chicken. So do you randomly keep chicken with you all the time? Or are you planning your videos that you're making? I'm gonna do one tomorrow, so I'm gonna go get me some chicken before I do it.
Now this is probably the most unhealthy answer I'm gonna give you. I'm no lie, I'm eating chicken at least 4 times out of the week. I mean
Really?
guaranteed 4 times out the week. I I mean, I just love chicken. I don't think, it's probably not the healthiest thing to do, but
Mhm.
that's why
Right.
I keep moving and I keep doing what I'm doing. I stay active
Fit.
because
Right.
high blood pressure gonna come along someday if I don't keep moving,
Man,
keep drinking
listen,
water
bro.
and doing all of that. So
You need to get you a chicken sponsor. You need to reach out to Tyson or somebody, Canes, or somebody that serves chicken.
I've been
Bec-
trying. I've been
yeah,
trying. People be being cheap and people don't be understanding when you know your worth. They try
right,
to give you these small little numbers and it's like, no.
right,
I know you're gonna make more money than that off me
right.
now. We ain't just gonna do that. So,
DeShawn, do you think that you have gained more notoriety, more notoriety through your social media or through your actually singing and performing and songwriting?
oh, it's definitely been social media for sure.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm just now starting to actually implement the singing. Like a lot of people that's on my social media didn't know that I actually sing and I'm actually an artist. So,
How many
yeah,
times are you out and somebody say, that's the guy with the chicken? How often does that happen to you?
all the time. All the time.
Really?
That's every day for sure. Every day. I no matter where I'm at. I was at the gas station one time and I watched this lady walk from pump 1 to pump 10,
Right.
and she was looking the whole time, just looking, just trying to
And you
see
knew
if
what
that's
she was
actually
thinking
me.
about. That
I
she knew
already
she
knew
got,
what she was thinking. And
yeah.
when she got close, I just said, "Yes, ma'am, that's me. Yes, ma'am,
Because
that's
they
me."
ask you the same thing, right?
Uh-huh.
You the guy that be eating the chicken on TikTok and social
Yeah.
media. They ask you
Yeah.
the same thing. Listen, man,
Mhm.
this is a true story, right? My daughter, I was talking to her today, and she follows the social media. So she didn't know you. She does follow you on social media. And
Okay.
she said, well, what's up with DeShawn? And I said, nah, baby, I just like to talk to people who have motion and are doing things. So I'm talking to my daughter. She lives in Texas. She doesn't even live in the state of Arkansas. And she
Okay.
said, that's the guy that eats the chicken all the time. So really, really, my daughter lives in Texas. My daughter's
Wow.
31 and she knows you as the guy. So she asked me that today. So all of the people in
Wow.
the comments are saying the thing. So social media really, really does work.
Yeah,
Um,
it do
I
for
want to jump
sure.
into you as an artist. We've talked about the social media. So let's
Mhm.
talk about, you said that your mother and your father both sang. So it was kind of hereditary, right?
Right,
When
right.
did you first know that you had the gift to sing?
I'm gonna have to say it was when I was in high school. Now, when I was younger, of course, like I said, I started off on the drums, and
Hmm.
my uncle Bishop Kenneth Robertson, he put me in a quartet group called Righteous. I believe I was maybe like 13 or 14 at the time.
Okay.
And of course, it was a quartet group. We were just having fun. I didn't know that I could sing. I just knew
Hmm.
I was in a group and we just was having fun.
Okay.
That just, we just having fun. But when I got in high school and I won every talent show, let's start there.
Okay.
And then so two friends of mine, Roderick Smith and Jalen Murchison, we used to just walk around the school singing all the time.
Hmm.
All the time. That's all we used to do. And so, man, we used to get so many girls come up and like, no, you can really sing for real. And I'm like, yeah, I could do a little bit. They're like, no, you can sing. Like a lot of people can sing a little bit. No, you can actually sing. And
Hmm.
so after that, I was like, okay, cool. I probably should, kind of take this a little serious then, I guess.
Right. Right.
So yeah,
So
but
around high
I
school is
still
when you noticed.
yeah,
High
high
school was
school
when
for
you knew
sure.
that you could really sing. When did
Yeah.
you feel like, DeShawn, that, sometimes people sing on the side, right? But,
Mhm.
when did you know that it's something that you really wanted to craft and perfect and use it as a career? When did it become serious for you, though?
When I stopped playing college basketball, I stopped playing college basketball. Shout out to Coach Rip, RIP to Coach Rip. I was at Arkansas Baptist, and
Hmm.
Coach, just I don't know. I just didn't want to wake up every morning and work out. I was just like, okay, I think I'm done with this. I think I want to keep getting up this
Right,
early in the
right,
morning
right,
and
right.
working out and lifting weights and all of that. I said, I don't want to do that. And I told Coach Rip, I said, Coach Rip, think I'm gonna go grab me a mic, man. I think, And so he used to have me singing the national anthem at the basketball games and all that
Right,
good stuff.
right.
And Coach Rip, he looked me in my face. He said, well, Roosevelt, you ain't getting no taller. So he said, where you trying to go in the NBA? They don't really recruit guys your size. So you might be doing the right thing for yourself. And so, so when he said that, it confirmed it for me. I said, you know what, Coach? I was hoping you gave me that type of answer because I ain't gonna be at practice tonight. I'm gonna be in the studio. Glad you said that, my brother.
Now
This
listen,
it.
I was gonna play your song a little later in the broadcast, but I want to play it now. For some odd reason, I can kind of tell that this at one point in time we shot all the way up our viewership. I think is on your page. I want you to stream this on your page so our numbers can go back up because for some odd reason they went down. So while you're doing that, I want to play now you have how many songs have you recorded?
Man.
So we played one of them in the countdown, and the one that we played in the countdown was called It Ain't, let me see, let me go back to my notes. It says Grass Ain't Greener.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we played that one, but how many songs have you recorded?
Man, I write a song every day. So
Really?
Actually recorded, I'm gonna be honest, probably 500 to 600 songs. Yeah,
Wow.
probably 500 to 600 just on my computer.
Which one of the songs are more special to you? Which one means the most? So you didn't think I was gonna ask you that? I threw you a curveball with that one.
Yeah, so that's a tough one because a lot of the songs that I write from like personal experiences, I don't ever release them.
Really?
Mainly because I don't like people in my business. Number one. Number two, I ended up having to go to therapy. And so me going to therapy, my therapist has taught me to instead of vocalizing, because I don't say stuff the right way. I'm just gonna be honest. When I get mad, I don't say stuff the right way. I can't communicate properly when I get upset. So in therapy, I learned to put it, in the studio and then go out and talk about it. So, a lot of the songs are really,
so
really
you write a
personal.
lot. You write every day.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a song that I really like that are one of my favorites, and so I want to play this, and it's with Vito in it, right? So I want to play it. I want you to introduce it, and then we come back. We're going to talk about how you got him to do this feature on your song. And while we're going, I want you to try to get the live back on your page. I can tell that it's not on there because the numbers went down immediately when it went off. So introduce this song. I guess it's 5, 6. How long is this song? It's 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. How long is this song?
It should be no longer than 3 minutes.
Okay, so you've got 3 minutes or whatever to get us on, but introduce the song, and then I'm gonna play it, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it.
Okay, I want to make sure I know how to put it on my page because I ended up jumping up the
I think what you have to do is you could either share it, you can go to my page and share it, or I tried to tag it to your page, and you might have to go through your notifications, and it might be a notification in there say that Brian's trying to do that. So if you go to your notification and it's not there, then just go to my page and just share it to your page.
Okay, and it'll let me come back on, right?
It'll let you come back on. It should. I mean, it's gonna go dark, but I'll wait on you while you're doing. And in fact, the song will be playing while giving you time to do this. But go ahead and introduce your song, and then we'll come back.
All right, cool. DeShawn Harris, this song is a great song. It's really, really smooth. You know what I'm saying? You're going to love it. You're going to enjoy it, especially if you're nasty, man. So, DeShawn Harris, Nasty, featuring my guy, Vito, man. Y'all check that joint out.
I can tell that you're nasty, yeah. I can tell that you're nasty, yeah. I can tell that you're nasty by the way you looking at me. Hey, shawty got my eye from the beginning, staring at me from afar while she dancing. Wish she could have felt what I felt. It was magic. Got me thinking to myself, I gotta have it. Give me that, ooh. Show me what you gon' do. What I'm gon' do to you. You don't have a clue, but I think you ready. Ooh, I see your favorite move. And are you single? If you not, can you be single for the night? Yeah, nasty girl. The way you moving it, that body's so legit. You're right. just wanna taste when that thing my way. I can tell you a nasty girl. Can you put your number in my phone and text me later on? You should show me if you nasty. Show me that you nasty, nasty. It's Vito, baby. Show me that you nasty, girl. I like it. Gentle with it, baby, I won't bite it. Unless you want me to, I'll be your fortitude. I'll talk you through it when I'm licking every part of you, yeah. Ass up, face down, music loud, lights down. You so nasty, but you're classy. In the streets, and that's just how I like it, girl. Nasty girl. Whoa, the way you moving in, that body so legit. You're nasty girl. Yeah, and I just wanna taste when that thing my way. I can tell you a nasty girl. Can you put your number in my phone and text me later on? You should show me if you're nasty. Oh, you nasty, nasty, baby. N-A-S-T-Y, you nasty girl, and so am I. N-A-S-T-Y, you nasty girl, you nasty girl. N-A-S-T-Y, you nasty girl, and so am I. N-A-S-T-Y, you nasty girl, you nasty girl. If you nasty, let me see you drop it down to the floor. If you nasty, let me see you drop it down to the floor. If you nasty, let me see you drop it down to the floor. Let me see you drop it low. Let me see you drop it low. Nasty girl, the way you moving, that body so legit. You're a nasty girl, and I just wanna taste when that thing my way. I can tell you a nasty girl. Can you put your number in my phone and text me later on? You should show me if you're nasty. Show me, baby. Oh, you nasty, nasty, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. It's that one right there.
Man, that was dope. That's bro. That's it. That song is it. Now,
Yeah.
how did you get Vito on one of your songs, bro?
Man, we talked about it earlier. Social media.
Really?
It's really like dope when you become a fan of somebody and then you meet them and find out that they're a fan of you as well.
Really?
And so, you know, Vito is getting into the content creation stuff now too. So he's starting to, you know, get into, you know, the skits and stuff like that too. So when we connected and kind of like talked, he kind of explained that to me. And so it was kind of like a little bit of both. Like, okay, well, you help me with this part, I'm gonna help you with that part. And so
Wow. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of how that came about.
Did you send him the song and he laid down his part, or were y'all in the studio together?
Well, I just did the song because he didn't even know that I sing. He didn't even know. He was just like,
Wow.
"Oh, so you sing too?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Bro, I thought all you did was sit in in the car and eat chicken."
Eat chicken.
And I was like, "Nah, dude, I can sing for real." So when I sent him the song, he was like, "Nah, that ain't you." And I was like, "Bro, yes, it is." He was like, "Bro, that's you singing." I was like, "Yeah, dude." He was like, "Oh man, bet." So he was just like, "Hey, let's." He was like, "Let's do it. Let's make it happen." And of course, it's funds involved, but
Right.
when it's your guy, you know, and y'all cool,
Absolutely.
you know, we work out, you know, workout
Absolutely.
things. So yeah, that's literally how that happened.
Do
Yeah.
you have a full-time job, or is singing how you provide your living? Like, do you work?
Yes, I do
You have,
work. I'm
okay.
actually I work at the Arkansas State Hospital, so
Okay. So you do
I'm
have a
there.
full-time gig. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Well,
What's
you know, so you need benefits now. You gotta
absolutely.
have your
Absolutely.
benefits. You
You know,
know,
but I
singing is
know
fine.
some artists that are here try to do it full time. I had Haywood on. Haywood told me he's not. He's singing full time. He has had jobs, but I do know that some vocalists try to do it as a profession, and obviously it gets difficult. And we're going to talk about how difficult it gets sometimes later. But what sacrifices, DeShawn, have you made for your music career? Not, I mean, have there been any sacrifices that you've made for your music career?
I sacrifice A lot. I sacrifice mainly my time because remember I explained earlier, man, I got 4 kids.
Right.
And so that time not being around them is always sacrificed.
Yeah.
So a lot
No
of
doubt.
time when
No doubt.
people, yeah, so when people are booking me for gigs and they wonder why I charge what I charge, it's like because it's got to make sense. I would rather be at home with my kids.
Absolutely.
I spending that time with them because especially the younger ones, because it's a pivotal time in their life. So um I I would rather be if you're gonna just give me $200, then go get somebody else. I'm gonna stay with
You
my
go stay.
kids.
Absolutely.
I'm
Absolutely.
gonna
No, it
stay with
makes
my
sense.
kids.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
What's harder, DeShawn, writing songs, performing songs, or promoting the song? What's harder?
The hardest thing to do is promote it because people gotta understand that your song isn't a hit when it leaves the studio.
Mm,
It's not a hit. It's not. I don't care how good your song is. It's not a hit when it leaves the studio. It's what you put behind it after it leaves the studio is what make it a hit. And so that's why people sign the labels and stuff like that because of
absolutely.
what they gonna put behind it to make it what it actually is. It's some songs right now that we listen to right now. If they didn't have a label or somebody pushed behind it, we would say that's the dumbest song in the world.
Wow.
We would.
Wow. Wow. What's the biggest misconception that people have about being an independent artist? What do you think that people have a lot of misconceptions about being your own label, promoting your own self, doing all that, and not being signed to a label?
Mm. The biggest misconception is you can make it.
Right.
Because it's not guaranteed that you're gonna make it.
Absolutely.
It's not guaranteed. Everybody's not gonna make it independently. Everybody don't have the work ethic to make it independently. Like people, you don't make enough songs. You ain't in the studio enough to make it independently.
Right.
Like
Right.
there's, and then you don't do enough for the groundwork. You ain't spending the right amount of money. You ain't
Right.
putting your money in the right places. You're not doing those type of things. So it's hard. You're not going to make it that way. So
Absolutely.
you are maybe that type of person that may need a label or may need a distribution company
Right.
to push your stuff because you don't do the groundwork. You don't hustle hard enough. So
Yeah.
that's the biggest misconception. Oh, I don't need no
Yeah.
label. I can just make it. All I gotta do is just keep posting my videos. If I
Right.
keep posting, I'm gonna make. No, that ain't it. You gotta
Right.
work. It's a grind for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah,
How do you handle criticism?
man.
Or
So
do you get any? Do you hear criticism about DeShawn Harris? What do you hear that you consider criticism about yourself? And
I
how do you deal with that?
I hear gossip and rumors, but I don't hear no I don't hear no criticism. They like, oh, you got that part. You got that part. But let me tell you what I heard. That's what
Yeah.
now you criticism, I get that from my guys. I get that from my
Right.
partners, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The
Right.
guys, but as far as other people, man, yeah, I don't really get too much criticism, but from the people that I do talk to every day, a lot of the older cats that's in the game and stuff like that. Even Vito, he gave me some constructive criticism, you know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate the criticism. The hardest thing for me is for somebody to watch me do something wrong and don't correct me and just let me just keep
Wow.
doing it wrong. Like that's
Absolutely.
yeah,
No.
I can't even call you my homie if you just sitting there
Absolutely.
letting me be a fool and
No,
don't.
absolutely. Absolutely. Now, Deshaun, I'm gonna put a video, not a video, but a picture of that I saw on your page. Tell me what this is about here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be out there experiencing BET weekend end of this month, man. So I'm just excited. Like, man, I'm so happy. I can't wait. I've been trying to get here since I started this.
How did this opportunity come about?
I'm gonna be honest, B level. I don't know. I seen the email, and of course, I seen the email. I sent it to somebody and asked them, was it real? And they was like, yeah, and I was like, oh wow. But I do want to say, because I had somebody try to play in my face one time, because I seen somebody at the BET Awards last year. Of course, I ain't gonna say
Mhm.
no names, but
Okay.
when I seen him at the BET Awards, I inboxed him. I said, "Hey man, I want to be at the BET Awards. I want to do. What do I need to do to get there?" And he told me, "Well, it ain't nothing you can just do. Like you got to get invited." Let me say this: you
Mm.
can pay to go to the BET Awards. Okay, you
Mm.
got enough money, you can pay. Now, you're not guaranteed to get in because so many people pay the money to get in, and when the seats fill up, they fill up because they got to have the seats and stuff for all the artists and stuff like that. And then for everybody else, there's a limited amount of seats that you can pay and but you can pay to go.
So this
So,
flyer means that you will be in the house, you will experience it, you will get to congregate, have get some relationships, be in the house, get the
yeah,
experience. That's like the starting level of it.
mhm,
And BET probably you probably grew up watching it. So that's
yeah,
something that you probably always wanted to do, man.
yeah,
Listen, I listen, man, I have been in this business for over 30 some years,
mhm,
DeShawn. And so I watch the people, even though I don't own a club anymore. I'm not in the night, but I still have my ear to the ground. And I
mhm,
must say, you are not and I like a lot of vocals, and we're gonna get into other artists too. But I will say, you are one of the youngest brothers that's doing your thing. It's always every time you and I've always done business, it's always what you said it was. You've always shown up on time. You've always done what I've asked. And to be that young, normally I get a lot of bullshit. Like when you younger, you don't take care of your business. And so
yeah,
while you are a lot different, and I believe that's probably the reason why you're having so much success early, because a lot of people don't get to where you are until after 40s.
yeah,
And so
for
I
sure.
just need to pay you that compliment that you and I've never said that to you, but I respect your hustle, your grind, your word, your professionalism. You have always kept it a buck with me. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I appreciate that.
For real. And
Appreciate that.
I think that's one of the reasons why God has his hands over you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Uh-huh.
At such a young age. And so no, you need to take that and really, really perceive that as a compliment, because in 33 years, I've probably dealt with a multitude of artists. And I
Mhm.
promise you, bro, you up there with the top of them as it relates to handling your business. So much
Man, I
respect
appreciate
for
that.
you. And when I sit down with somebody, as I send you questions. I do the homework because I want it to count for something. I don't want our conversations to be some bullshit, right? I don't want to be
Right,
like other podcasters. They ask you the same. I want to do the homework. I went and found your music. I want to know what your music is
right,
about. I want people to know who you are. If you come on my platform and you don't gain, nobody knows you better than I didn't do my job. So I'm always trying to do
right.
that for you. As it relates to just
Yeah.
other vocalists, and we want to talk about other vocalists that are in the state of Arkansas, local vocalists that are around. Um, Give me your Mount Rushmore, right? Your top 4 vocalists that people can go in any nightclub or any function, any event, any concert, state of Arkansas, stay in Arkansas.
Okay.
Mount
So are we
Rushmore.
saying in Arkansas or from Arkansas?
Let's say from Arkansas.
Okay,
Well,
because
wait, okay, no, let's go back, because I do want this to be some people that we know, that because so
okay,
you might start giving me people that have moved away and these people don't know. I want your
okay,
everyday counterparts that you're on these shows with, whether you might be at Gigi's or you might be at one of
okay.
Chris B's festivals. Give me your 4, and I'm talking about vocalists, I'm talking about showmanship, the whole total package of
Oh
what
yeah.
you do. Like, I'm gonna make you think on this, like top 4. It ain't no hating. I just want to know who you think
Oh,
is doing at the top of their game, top 4 Mount Rushmore.
listen,
And I'm gonna write them
you not
down.
listen, you're not making me think at all.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna write them
All
down.
right,
I'm gonna write them down.
listen,
I'm gonna write them
because
down.
I'm gonna start from the top. Dee Jones.
Okay. I got
D
DD.
Dee Jones.
Okay.
I gotta put Dee Jones on there.
Okay.
Next to her, I will have to put Chrissy P.
Okay.
I would have to put Chrissy P.
Okay.
Now, it's really hard because a lot of the OGs who have been doing this for 30 plus years, you know,
I
it's
know it. And that's why I
so
said it make you
with
think.
me knowing,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I'm
No,
saying?
no. No, I get
When
it.
I know the levels,
I get
there's
it.
levels to,
I get it. I get
you
it. And
know,
that's why I think this question is so hard because
yeah.
you're gonna in your mind people that you love and that you really, really fool with. I'm
Mhm.
making you do the top four. So everybody is not going to make the top four. And just because
Yeah,
they didn't make your top four, don't mean that they ain't doing their shit. It's just that
right,
this is where you think this is DeShawn's Harris top four, Mount
right.
Rushmore. So you got two more
And we talking about right now. That's what
right
I'm
now.
talking about
We ain't
right
talking
now.
about next week, next year. Who in their
Yeah,
bag right now doing their
right
thing right now?
now. So we said Didi, we said Chrissy P, and then I'm gonna go with my brother Haywood King. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Once Haywood get in that bag, it's gonna be a show for sure. When he
You,
get in that bag,
you know the crazy part? He had you
woo!
in his Mount Rushmore. He
Listen, when
had
he
you in his Mount Rushmore for real. So the respect between the two of y'all is mutual because he had you in his top four. You got one
yeah,
more. Who's the last
okay,
person?
we got one more. Now, I gotta be honest because she can still do it. And I was able to sit there and watch her the way she did it. I'm gonna
Hmm.
go with Nikki Parrish. I literally had to. I asked somebody, I can't remember who it was. I said, I think I forgot how long Nikki been doing this.
Yes.
She literally did a whole set, and I knew one song out of that whole set.
Really?
And I looked at somebody and I said, wait a minute. I said, I how long has Nikki been doing this? I had to ask because it's like I don't know these songs, and everybody looking at me like, you don't know this. I'm like,
Right.
no.
Right. Right.
But she been doing this for so long. I sat there and watched her do a show. I think it was her birthday show, and she was just
Killing
spitting
it.
them out. And I just didn't know none of them.
Wow.
And I just said, I just know I like the song. That's all I know. I
Right.
just know she's singing it. That's all I
Right.
know.
Right.
So yeah, that's gonna be
That's
my
cool. So we got
yeah.
Didi Jones, Chrissy P, Haywood King, Nikki Parrish.
Take a pass.
I'm fucking with that. I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it. All right.
Yeah.
Tell me the most famous person that you've worked with in this music industry. Would it be Vito?
I'm
Would it be
I'm
somebody
gonna
else?
say I really want to say because when we talk about this particular artist, he of course he was touring with the uh with Bow Wow. What they had was that the
Yeah, I
it
know
was
what you
Bow Wow, B2K,
yes, yes,
all of them. So he did
yes,
that tour.
yes.
So I'm gonna have to say Sammy. Um, I did a record
It
with
wasn't a
Sammy, of
Scream tour,
course.
was it? It wasn't a Scream. It wasn't a
I,
Scream tour. Was
I
it
don't
that?
know.
I know
I know
exactly what you're talking about, though.
I know all of them was on the tour together. I know
Right,
that for
absolutely.
sure.
So
And that was
Sammy,
just kind of
okay.
like the start. Yeah, that was like the start of what we call our generation of that, that R&B. They had a whole they had a big run. All of them. They
Mhm.
had a big run at the same time. So yeah. So I'm gonna have to say Sammy just because of that.
Give me somebody, name somebody famous that you would like to work with that you haven't.
Oh, Chris Brown for sure.
Chris Brown. Breezy. Breezy. Okay.
Crazy for sure.
Okay.
For
Okay.
sure.
Um, couple last questions that I'm asked. What do you want your legacy to be? What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind?
I always tell people that I want to make music that people love to listen to again. I
Okay.
want to make remember, like those old school songs that we'll be singing forever.
Right.
Like I want those type of songs. Those way I always tell people when I write, I try not to be vulgar in what I say
Okay.
because I felt like the R&B that we will play and still gonna play for the rest of our lives and our kids gonna play it as well.
Hmm.
They had a way of telling you, I want to hit that without cussing. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
I hear
You
you.
know what
I
I'm
hear you.
saying?
I hear you. I hear you.
Instead of the tank,
I
That's
hear
what
you.
you get every day when
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Back in the
absolutely.
day, they said
Yeah,
somebody rocking knocking the boots. It
right,
was like, you know, I ain't gotta say all that, but when I say that, you
right,
know
right.
exactly what I'm talking about. You can put that
Okay,
song on the radio and you can play it all the way through. Ain't no blank. They ain't have to make two of them because they said too many words that they can't say. And everybody, when we was kids, we was singing and we just didn't know what we was singing. Why? Because
absolutely,
wasn't no cussing in there. It wasn't no cussing,
absolutely,
but you knew they was talking about something. You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? Like that type of music is what I love.
Somebody, my cousin just said in the comments, the Millennial Tour was the tour
That's
that
what
you
it
were
was.
thinking about.
Millennial tour.
That
That's
was
what we
it,
were
the
saying.
Millennial
Yeah.
Tour. Okay.
Yeah, for
All right.
sure.
The last thing I want to do, I got two more questions to end it out, but I want to play a game
Okay.
called This or That, which means you have to choose which one you prefer. All right.
Okay.
BET Music Awards or Grammys.
I'm gonna say Grammys.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
Stage
Grammys.
or studio.
Oh, stage for sure.
Gospel or R&B.
Gospel.
Songwriter or performer.
Hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna say songwriter. That's where the money at.
You okay? Okay, all right. That I didn't think you would say that. Okay,
It'll
all
hurt.
right.
It'll hurt my heart, but I gotta go where the money at. I
Now I'm
got.
gonna take out Chris Brown because you've already said you wanted to work with. Biggest dream collaboration, not Chris Brown. You can't say Chris Brown.
It's gonna be
Somebody
Usher.
else you want to collab. Usher.
It's Usher.
I'm with it. I'm with
It's
it.
gonna have to be Usher. Yeah.
Give me one artist, and this is some. Listen, man, I'd be digging deep. Give me one artist that's dead that you would have loved to work with.
Oh, that's easy. Oh my God, Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my God.
yeah, yeah.
Because here's the
No, for
thing.
real.
People don't know that I can actually dance. And so lady that came to my show when I brought Vito down here this past Saturday,
Okay.
she was just like, I can tell by the show that when you was performing, you wanted to dance, but it just didn't go with the vibe of the show. And I was like, how you know that? She was like, because I seen you kind of like move in a certain way, but then you would kind of like smooth it out a little bit. And I was just like, I actually want to pull that out. She was like, I want to see you actually pull that out one day. So I
Have,
think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a Usher and Chris Brown like a tribute or something like that. And I'm gonna
absolutely.
actually dance when I get up there. I think that'd be fire.
So what? Maybe you were like, have you watched the Michael movie? Have you been to see that?
Yes.
Okay, so you
Yes.
know how
Yes.
Quincy Jones kept telling him to be still, stop moving. His dad had taught him the rhythm. So maybe you were like that at your songs when you were singing, you was moving your feet, and she probably thought you wanted to dance.
Yeah, I
That's
definitely
yeah,
was.
that's
For
super
sure.
dope. Hey, listen, man, I always end my conversation. I've been talking to you for an hour, just asking you questions, man. I always end a little bit different and giving the interview an opportunity to ask me any question. No question is off limits. Do you have, and you don't have to, do you have a question for me?
Man, this question right here is a question that is really tough for men to answer sometimes. And I got big brothers who ask me this question often. And it's a simple question. How are you feeling truthfully?
Are you saying as a whole, because I want to clarify. Right now, how am I
In your
feeling?
in your in
Or
your mental
collectively?
space, in your life, in your how are you?
Listen,
Like
bro,
personally, like
let me tell
how
you
you
this.
feel, bro?
This is probably the time that I've had the less, but I'm so happy. You understand
Yeah.
what I'm saying? All my life, God has blessed me to be financially well off. I've always
Mhm.
been popular. I've always been out front. I
Mhm.
tell everybody that I talk to now, I am so happy.
Yeah.
I am so in peace. I sleep good. I ain't gonna say I don't worry,
Yeah.
because I do worry, but I'm the happiest that I've ever been, and I probably have the least amount that I've ever had, and that's
Yeah.
crazy,
Yeah.
Sean. I'm
Yeah.
happy as I've ever been with
Right.
the less,
Right.
with the least that I've ever had.
Yeah.
Man, God has really,
Sure.
really, really, really blessed me. I've lived an above average life, but my mental right now, I've got good people around me, great energy.
Yeah, for
There are some
sure.
things that I like to change, but man, this is
Yeah.
and probably I don't think that I've maybe even when I had more, I don't think I've ever been this happy and content. So I'm really in a good mental space, bro. Thanks for
Man,
asking that.
that's
That
dope.
I haven't been
That's
asked that.
dope.
That Crystal saying that that's a great question. She loved this question,
Yeah.
and I agree with her. I have been asked that, but I'm the happiest that I've ever been, and I think I have less to work with than I've ever had in life.
Yeah.
And God has blessed me to be happy with what I have.
Right.
And so that's a good question, man. Appreciate you for
Yeah.
asking that. That's a good
Man, thank
question.
that's that came straight from therapy, man. I didn't really know. I didn't know I was depressed till I went to therapy. And
Mm.
she asked me that question. And when she asked me that question, I think I cried for like 10 minutes.
Nah, that's dope.
Cause I didn't
That's
know.
dope.
I didn't
That's
know it
dope.
was I didn't know it was that heavy.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't never been asked that question. I've never been
Right.
asked that question. So I didn't know how it was gonna feel or anything. And the first session, probably the first like probably like 2 minutes. She was like, "How are
Mm.
you mentally?" And as soon as she
Yeah.
said that, like I ain't have no words. I just
Wow.
broke down. And so,
Wow.
and that's really where all of this stuff started. It all started uh because I have so nobody knows this. I have a condition called epilepsy,
Okay.
right? So
Mhm.
it means when I get too stressed, I have seizures. And so I remember I had my last seizure. I went to the hospital and my doctor told me, he said, if I have another seizure and he have to up my medicine, he said, I ain't gonna be able to drive no more. I won't be able to be around my kids without somebody else being there. Of course, my job, of course, I wouldn't be able to, work like in an office, like somebody would
Right.
have to be there with me, like all
Yeah.
those type of things. It was like my life was literally going to change drastically. And
Right.
so I had to find something else to do because I honestly cannot stress. I can't.
Hmm.
And so
Hmm.
I started to make myself laugh. Like I had to learn how to make myself laugh. And whenever I have situations that are like really, really stressful, I have to remove myself. Like I got to
Get
go
away
away.
from it. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I cannot stress. And so that's why I had to go to therapy. And then when I went to therapy, of course, I've been doing a whole lot better, man, in life, period. Just being able to get all those things out. So
Well,
yeah,
listen,
that's why
man,
that question.
congratulations. That's a big hand clap for that. Congratulations that you
Yeah,
got
yeah.
ahead of it and figured out and you're learning how to remove yourself from your stressors, man. That stress is killing us and taking us out really fast. So I do understand that and
For
I
sure.
appreciate you recognizing that and
Yeah.
being able to get around that, man. Um, if someone wants to book you and interested in getting you, how do they make that happen?
Okay, so right now it'll just be me. I had a manager for a little while. And but now it's me and I do have a team, but I
Mhm.
have someone who's working as my manager at this point in time. But she been kind of sick lately, so I've been kind of dealing with it all right now. But yeah, so just contacting me. You can hit me up on any social media platform. It'll be
Okay.
me, either me or her
Okay.
responding. But
Okay.
yeah, either social media platform.
Give them. I know that we are streaming on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook simultaneously.
Okay.
So if you have all those channels, give them to the people so they can find you.
All right. So on TikTok, it's DeShawn DESHAWN underscore sings with the S. Make sure you use the S. Cause it ain't gonna pop. Well, it's gonna pop up once you put in DeShawn. It's gonna pop up automatically on TikTok for sure.
Okay.
Um, on Instagram, it's official DeShawn. If you type in DeShawn underscore sings, that's going to be my old page that got hacked. You're going to see a bunch of videos of me, but that's no longer my page. It got hacked.
Okay.
So the new page is it's official DeShawn. DeShawn is spelled DESHAWN. All right. On Facebook, it's my name, Roosevelt DeShawn Harris. It's the whole joint. All right. So Roosevelt, two O's, Roosevelt, then DeShawn Harris. It's my whole name. Then of course on YouTube, it's again DeShawn DESHAWN_sings.
All right, I'm gonna do a closing statement, then we're gonna close this joint out. All right. It says, okay, tonight's conversation is proof that success doesn't happen overnight. It happens through consistency, sacrifice, faith, and refusing to quit when nobody's watching. Roosevelt DeShawn Harris has shown that talent may open the door, but dedication keeps it open. From writing songs and creating content to building a brand and earning opportunities on a national stage, his story reminds us that dreams are possible when preparation meets opportunity. We appreciate him for sharing his journey, his lessons, and his vision for the future. We look forward to watching him continue to grow and represent Arkansas on bigger and better stage. Thank you for joining us for another edition of the On the Level with B Level, where we continue to have conversation with extraordinary people that are doing extraordinary things. Again, DeShawn, man, we don't talk, but know that I'm always cheering for you. I'm always pulling for you, and
Yes,
I'm
sir.
always hoping you go higher, bro.
Yes, sir.
Listen, you are doing it right. Keep doing the things that you're doing, and God will continue to have His hand on your life, brother. I promise you
Yes,
that.
sir. Appreciate that.
Any last words? We covered everything, and you want to let in people anything you want to say before you get out of here? Any shows you want to a pub or anything you got going on that you want to share with the people?
Just keep looking out, keep watching, keep supporting, because your support means a whole lot. Of course, I do have shows coming up, and just stay tuned for upcoming shows. And yeah, I'm gonna do that Usher and Chris Brown tribute. So y'all just keep your eyes open. I want y'all to be there because I can actually dance, and I'm gonna pull that out. I have to, because yeah, that lady was right that day. I wanted to dance so bad, but
For
it
real, I
just wasn't the
believe.
vibe.
Get
It
it,
wasn't the
hey,
vibe, but
bro.
another show.
Get it playing, and I promise you, I'm gonna be sitting down on the front row, handling, cheering you on, bro. Much
I
love,
got you. I
fam.
got you.
I love you,
Yes,
bro.
sir. All right. Love you too.
All right, man. All right, don't forget that we do this thing every Wednesday night on the Level with B Level. Next Wednesday, we have Stephanie Hobbs. She's a style influencer. She's going to be on, maybe giving us some style and tips, maybe telling us how she got to be a style influencer, a stylist. She just celebrated a birthday last week, so she's fresh off her new birthday. And then don't forget Sunday. You cannot forget Sunday, our flagship. This is where it all started. Unpacking the Baggage podcast with myself, Little Rock Princess, Tristan Hobbs, Anthony Peak, Andy Webb, Jayla with the T. And then on Monday, we go to sports. We got a full lineup. On Mondays, we're doing sports. UTB Sports, Kareem Jarrett, Paul Person, and we just added LaShurl Harris. She's going to be with the guys on this Monday. And then Tuesday, we're flip-flopping our Tuesdays. The Closing Room podcast, which is on the first and third Tuesdays. They're talking about real estate. They're talking about getting money. It's LaQuanda Thompson and Cornelius Hood. And then on the opposite Tuesdays, because we're going to go the second and fourth Tuesdays, we're going to go to the debate room. You get that? Closing room, debate room, both of them are rooms, okay? Scott Hamilton and Scully Cole Clue, who are the host, and then the moderator every week is John Coleman. And I promise you, if you want to keep up with what's going on in today's politics, they have real conversations, real issues, and real people. And then don't forget about tomorrow. Join Marquez Miller with Marquez TV podcast. Here's the topics that he's talking about tomorrow: NBA final fight that he found somewhere, as well as a Tractor Supply fight that he's going to put up there, and he's going to talk about it. All right. All of these shows are under the UTB umbrella. We're looking for more great podcasts to add. We want to be like OWN, right? You can put your podcast on our network, okay? So holler at your boy if you got something interesting to say. Everybody think they got something to say, but if you really have something to say, holler at your boy, all right? We'll see you next. Let me make sure. Shirley said, yes, I'm going to love the pot. Yes, she's going to love the politics. I am big on that. Thank you, Shirley. Tune in on the second and fourth Tuesday, okay? Without any further ado, I will see you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Good night.
I've been hearing things through the grapevine. You with somebody new, a different dude. But I won't mind, yeah. Ain't tryna waste my time. Gotta get back to the green. Oh, I know you had a good thing with me. Girl, you better not come running back to me. I hope you don't come running back to me. You know the grass ain't greener. You'll see, yeah. But don't come running back to me. You know the grass ain't greener. You'll see, yeah. But don't come running back to me. You know the grass ain't greener. You'll see, yeah. But don't come running back to me. You know the grass ain't greener. You'll see, yeah. But don't come running back to me. I know I'm not the best, but I'm the best you ever had. So why you try to play me? Tell me, what did I do to you that you had to do me like that? That's the past, I don't need that bad. Girl, you better not come running back to me. I hope you don't come running back to me. You know the grass ain't greener. You'll see, yeah. But don't go running back to me. You know the grass ain't greener. You'll see, but don't go running back to me. You know the grass ain't greener. You'll see, but don't come running back to me. Don't come running back to me.